Okay, I have to do an interesting thing. Okay, so I just picked out 9 bicentennials from my Shia bicentennial collecting set, or bicentennial bag. I have it shiny. Here it is. I got this. Okay. So let's see. P. That's confirmed match. Let's see. There's a 9D. No match. There's a match. Half match. 50%. Alright, so here's where things get interesting. I'm sorry if I'm not... Look, here is a bicentennial set. You know. And here's a bicentennial penny. Here's a bicentennial penny I found from my kit. Almost exact same match. Which means that that's where things match. The reason I started saying is match, I was matching the exact son of a gun. If the reason I was saying match is because I was comparing the mint penny. So like 2 of them from my set were the exact same as 2 from the other set. So I think I have a theory is going on here. Is that was my chair is ripping up so bad. That was supposed to be a bicentennial set, but somebody probably accidentally poured it in a roll machine, and it got rolled and sent to me instead of Springfield, which is very interesting. Can I plant things? Yeah, I can plant things on here. I know it sounds weird, but here's what I want to do. I want to turn the coin into like a giant battery storage, put batteries all over it. I think that would be very cool if we turned it into a battery. Okay, so I saw something that someone else did, and they made this factory where it would turn ammonium or astronium into scrap automatically. Do we have another one? We do. I have 2 buggies. Where should I put this at? Let me put it right there. Yeah, we're done hydrazine. No, let's take this up and let's carry it back up to the surface. I think, okay, so I have 2 projects that are upcoming that I really want to fulfill. Alright, we have an iron extractor, I forgot to say that. So I thought about where I could put the scrap factory down here, and I think I found a good idea. Oh wait, no, we're extracting aluminum, which actually we do need that. It is my personal belief that we should use a second layer of this planet, another layer up, and we should build a scrap factory, a circle. LRDs have always been an enigma in this game. No one knows exactly what they are. They're just there. I think the developers forgot to remove them after they developed the game, and then people found them, and instead of just removing them, they just kept them in, just for the funsies. They're the most round object in the game. They can't be... Apparently I've heard that you can't actually use a thing like a packer to actually pack them up. Am I gonna die? Nope. I love the sound. Dun. I love that hammers in the ground. I love that sound. Better when it's farther away, because then it makes, like right here, I'll probably not hear it. Like that one right there. When it's far away and it's underground and it echoes. This is the mantle? Seriously? So yeah, I don't know. I really want it to be ring design. I think I'm gonna have like containers like on the back. Crap. I didn't mean to do that. Those little baby smelters are so nice. I can smelt the aluminum on the machine and then it just hands it off instead of having it exported to another platform. Saves up a lot of space and resources. Moink. Thud. Like I can just hear, like my batteries over here having a panic attack. Never cared in the world for any of these power cells. I love the sound of it. Bsh. Bsh. you kidding me? Ah, love watching half my stuff have a panic attack. Do I seriously only have one junction left? Come on. Shred. Got it. I love the sound of that machine. It makes me happy when I hear it. I love the sound designs. You know, I'm a Sentry kid. Which means that I hear things a lot differently than other people. Like, not really a lot differently, but the world's kind of a different place for me than you. Nope. Not afraid of falling to my death. I just don't want. Uh-oh. Okay, good. We know that that hurts us, so we're not gonna do that again. It's like you're firing an automatic machine gun. Do you have any of those jumper jet thingies? God, we have so many extenders. I don't have an extra titanium alloy, do I? No, we're getting that. Boop. Two of them right next to each other, or three, I should say. I don't give a crap. We're getting that. Nobody can stop me. My God. Slip through here. And just like most murder scenes in the United States, pretend like they don't happen. And yeah, that's pretty cool. There's a furnace somewhere here. Oh, there was until I moved it back here. Oh, thank you, furnace boy. Just. Thank God it says there's one person watching, because now I know my stream is not the quality of a laundromat that is in Chicago. I don't care what anybody says. Just gonna make some of this stuff. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, hey, look, there's a junk. There's a garbage. Whatever it is. By the way, you know, I'm not... Okay, if you're actually gonna get what I'm going here, I'm not putting that... I'm not gonna put it there, because that's methane. And if I slip up and I put that thing on the furnace, it destroys the furnace and it destroys the methane. And I don't want either to happen. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Right? There we go. Hydrogen jetpack. We are cooking now. Screw this solid field. If I can get the normal. Crisscross. Dude, there's still a ton of Astronium there. We need to remove that elevator. One day I'll probably build another elevator that goes out of that pit. Wait, I think we're going the wrong way. Oh no, we're going the right way, alright. Yeah, we are definitely going the right way. My god, there's so much astronium! I need to get this! No, we put an extractor up there, but I don't need ammonium right here. Like a pro. I love this so much! Oh, don't do... I'm the person that thinks smarter, not harder. Speaking of thinking smarter, not harder. Definitely take this root post. Whatever on God's green earth we do not attach. Yay, free scrap. Too bad. Wait. Oh, never mind. That just exists. They need to make that scrappable because that's just junk right there. They don't even... Just like my opinion, it has no value on it. Oh, yeah. God, even a man. I'm kind of dumb here, not going into scrap production. Am I near one of those backpacks? Yep, see, because every time I go near a backpack with this thing here, it always does that little song for me. Boo, boo, boo. Because this is at the mantle. And because it's at the mantle, we get... Oh, God. Oh, okay. There's ammonium. Like, we don't need it. You know what? Too bad ammonium can't be turned into something else, but we can use... I think we could probably cease the production of that, hydrazine from thrusters. Is it the same backpack, or... Dun. Don't do that. Yeah, they're both junked. Got a bunch of garbage here. They're finding garbage left and right. It's kind of like searching through political forums, because that's how this mantle is kind of like a political forum, because all you find on it is garbage. Funny, laugh. No man's trash. This is no man's treasure. Like, I'm just carelessly throwing garbage down into my home. Three generators we can destroy. Remember, each of the three are like the good ones to find too. There's so much please tell me we didn't use this. Come on, Shredder. Why wait? Like those. Graph for bleeding power. Initiate backup. Nope, not so fast. You didn't say the magic word. You didn't say the magic word? Please! God damn it! I hate this hack. I'm sorry, where's the iPad? I have to play that scene. Please! God darn it! I hate this hacker crap! That is one of my favorite movie lines ever. Okay, here it is. It's in Jurassic Park, and there's a guy who's trying to hack into the mainframe, I think, and he gets denied, and when you get denied, it says, you didn't say the magic word. Honey. I love Samuel Jackson, dude. He is an acting star. He is a legend, dude. Please! Dude, why can't movies be like this? The scripts and the stories are all bad, dude. Like today, like the scripts just don't feel as good. Initiate backup power. I realize that I'm a little bit too centralized right now. Now we just gotta rotate this. Storm will cause huge problems. Let me check the convective outlook.
Insure your small business with a fellow small business owner. Talk to an agent today.
Welcome back, y'all. Ryan Hall here with the weather forecast. We have a ton to talk about today, so let's get right into it. Most of us have had a little bit of a break here over the past several weeks, but it's time to get back into that weather preparedness mode because we have an enhanced risk of severe weather for some of these places that have just been hit so hard over the past, months. And here we are again with an enhanced risk of severe weather for places like St. Louis all the way down to Little Rock and close to Shreveport, Louisiana. This is a big enhanced risk of severe weather, and it is mostly driven by hail. We've got 6 million people in a 30% hatched risk of hail here, once again in St. Louis down through Little Rock. This also includes places like Springfield, Lebanon, Fredericktown.
What Springfield? I'm not mad at you, Ryan Hall. But what Springfield? There's like 69,000 Springfields.
In that red zone, a very elevated risk for hail. Somebody's going to get their windshield busted out, if not thousands of people today as these storms blow up. Now, the tornado threat is a little bit lower, okay? The green is going to be your 2% risk, and then your brown is going to be the 5%
I checked it.
risk.
Tornadoes don't look like
areas, Little Rock up to St. Louis. That means there's a 5% probability of seeing a tornado within that brown area, within 25 miles of a given point. Not the highest risk, but we can't rule out a tornado or two. And then as we go into tomorrow, Sunday, this severe risk is going to carry off to the east a little bit, but it will downgrade in intensity. I think we're going to see a slight risk added, but we'll talk about that right here in a second. But first, let's take a look at this simulated radar and see what the radar could look like as we go into the future today. Starting off around 2 p.m. Eastern here, we're already seeing big-time supercells pop up around the surface low close to the border between Kansas, Arkansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma. These will be the first ones that are going to be trying to drop. I'm talking about gorilla hail here, guys. I wouldn't be surprised to see tennis ball size hail, baseball size hail with a lot of these storms today. And that could be from this cluster. It could come from some of these storms up here closer to Illinois. It could even happen down here in Arkansas and this cluster closer to Kentucky. I mean, this is just going to be a big hail threat today. And especially during this time period, whenever these cells are discrete, there is going to be enough, spin in the atmosphere to maybe promote a tornado or two, so we can't rule that out. Here we are at 4 p.m. Eastern. What does the radar look like at 7 p.m. Eastern? Now we're starting to see more of a linear mode of storms. Now the hail is still going to be a big threat here, but the tornado threat starts to go down, and we're really talking about a damaging wind threat at this point as the storms move towards St. Louis and as they get closer to Little Rock, okay? All hazards are still possible here, but keep in mind the damaging wind threat is going to be the main news headline maker, I guess, as these storms progress off towards the east. east. Here we are at 9 p.m. Eastern. We've got some storms down around Houston. We're seeing them around Shreveport. They're past Little Rock now, and now we're getting into the boot heel of Missouri, where those winds are going to be strong, maybe in excess of 60 to 70 miles per hour. And we're going to watch this off to the east and really die out by the time Monday. Okay, so 2 a.m. we're just dealing with thunder and some stronger storms the farther south you go, but everything will be pretty much below severe limits at this time. But things are going to change a little bit as we go into the day on Sunday. Okay, switching up our view a little bit here, looking at the NAM 3-kilometer model now, and notice how we've just got this broken line of showers around 10 a.m. on Sunday morning. What's happening out in front of this is we've got warm air advecting, and that's going to increase the instability a little bit. About, I would say, 2 p.m., that's when we're going to see new storms starting to fire here in Ohio, eastern Kentucky, West Virginia, and these storms will be interacting with an environment that will be hail. Once again, we're going to have a hail threat here. We're going to have a little bit of a damaging wind threat and a very small, but once again, non-zero tornado threat, I believe, whenever these storms first start popping up here, especially in Ohio, if we get some of these discrete supercells popping up here. Nothing crazy, definitely nothing that you should be worried about, but something that you should be paying attention to as we go through the day tomorrow. Also, we're going to see some storms down in the South Carolina area, down into Georgia. Those will just be some normal springtime thunder boomers. And then look at this. We've got snow on the backside as this line of storms progresses.
Oh my God, no!
All the way out into
No!
Kentucky.
Please don't. No snow. Oh, it's simulated. Please tell me it's gonna be fake. Please tell me it's false. No snow. Get out of here. You're not wanted here. We don't want snow here. Not in April. Please. Just please have a toasty year.
Are not looking forward to if you're from the upper Midwest up here in the Great Lakes region. And I know you're probably thinking, okay, great, you know, it's going to storm a little bit, it's going to snow a little bit, and then we're done. No, sorry. Thursday, April 20th, 6 days from now, we're going to have another severe weather outbreak, unfortunately, in the same exact area. Again, we've got a day 6 slight risk here from Little Rock and Springfield. That'll probably expand. It looks like a pretty dynamic system. Let's talk about that. Now we're looking at the European model, and we're looking at the whole U.S. This is our current system that we're talking about now. Let's move right past that. You see that snow up there over the Great Lakes region. You'll also see the rain showers continuing off the East Coast. Nothing crazy there, but watch what happens here. As we get into Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, we're going to see a period of quiet weather again. We're going to see this big bulge of warm air and higher pressure kind of settle in across the central U.S. This is going to allow for significant moisture return from the Gulf of Mexico into the central U.S. And then you're going to see the activity with snow and rain increase over here in the Pacific Northwest as a new system crosses the Rockies, and then bada bing, bada boom, there we go. More.
She is fearless. Heart on the line. Depends silhouette.
I don't need that. That's not my product I can use.
Out here in the Midwest, down into the deep south, and of course the tornado-prone area that is Little Rock, Memphis, up to St. Louis. Unfortunately, this does look like another system that we will have to watch very closely as we go into next week. And this one actually looks like it's going to try and carry off to the east a little bit and bring a new severe weather threat to maybe the Appalachian region, the Ohio Valley, as we go into
Ohio. He said the Ohio word.
Tell anything about right now that might carry off to the Mid-Atlantic region, but this looks like just a rain shower kind of thing as we go into Saturday here in the Northeast. But look at this, more cold air coming down after this.
Not good.
Period of seemingly quiet as we go into
Not good.
And we are going to have another storm system come through, but this one doesn't look severe. It looks more like a nuisance, just wet, rainy, scattered shower, thunderstorms kind of thing. But, you know, this is great. Things are going to change. We don't need to be taking this as gospel. I'm just showing you what we know so far. Guys, I made the best video I've ever made in my life just the other day, and I posted it on the main channel, and not a lot of people are watching it. So if you haven't seen it yet, please go to the main channel and watch our video about our mission. Rolling Fork. You guys gave me $100,000.
I hope the people there are doing okay.
And we tried to help people roll out. And we got a lot of stories from people. It's just a fascinating experience, I believe, to watch it. It reminds me of like a mixture of a Mr. Beast video with storm stories. You guys remember storm stories from the Weather Channel? That's what it ended up.
Oh my god, I hate this. I hate this picture. I hate this picture. I hate this picture. I hate this picture. I hate it. Where is the picture? I have to find it. I hate 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 it so much. I do not like this. I hate this.
But part of me does if it raises
Oh,
awareness for what we're
I'm
doing.
sorry, I have to interrupt this. I absolutely have a bone to pick with people that go into my world, accidentally cause explosions from the creepers, and then they don't fill the holes. Hey, I'll marry anybody, however, to have one condition. You better fill your creeper holes. I'm sorry. Fill your creeper holes, please! And don't you dare hollow those creeper holes. You better fill them with full dirt. I don't care if 50% of the dirt dropped. You're filling the entire hole. Why? You made a problem and you fixed it. Harb seal pup. I love that. Why the United States gets hit by so many tornadoes? This huge area.
I'm the TurboTax, and don't do your taxes.
Okay,
Meet with one of our experts who will do your taxes
This guy-
for you. So you can do anything else.
so it's called.
As I'm in the midst of applying for residency right now.
That is because. Let's try to find the video again.
Let me write my personal statement and
Terraria official trailer. My god. Just one word. Wow. I'm sorry. I've watched this video so many times. Trash. No health bars. Dude, I hated. I remember that. You actually no, there were health bars, I think. Back then there weren't health bars. So basically, you didn't know how. You didn't know how much health an enemy had. You just had to keep hitting until they were dead. And the garbage sprites, dude. And the awful lighting. I'm sorry, this doesn't really hasn't made me emotional, cause man, I remember then. I went to Walmart. and I was looking for Minecraft posters to put in my room. I picked the poster out. Like, what is and I picked it. It looked like Minecraft, but it didn't. It looked so interesting. And looked at the words branded. Terraria. Terraria. What is Terraria? Why? Like, what is this game? This game looks weird. So that night, I could ever have. And then here. My God. Randomly generate, dude. Dude, it looks so bad compared to today's. Look how far we've come in Terraria. I can say this right now for being a 1.2, possibly even 1.1 player. I think it's all. When did Terraria 1.1 come out? December. Okay. When did Terraria on iOS? When did 1.2 come out? Mobile version history. Okay, when did iOS get 1.4? Let's see. 1.2. Okay, so it was initiated on December 14th, 20. I might have been a 1.4 player. Huh, I'm sorry, I have to find this picture. If I can find it. I don't know, but I think I joined Terraria in 2014. I might be a very late 1.1 player. I can tell you this for, like, right now, that it has changed. Terraria is way better than when it was when it started. There is nothing in this game. Oh my gosh, how the water moved. If you knew how to do it, you could actually replicate it. You can duplicate water. Although this was patched in 1.4 or 1.3. Oh, they did the thing. I barely got anybody to play with on Terraria. So barely anybody plays with me on games, which is a little bit annoying, but hey, there's no one to argue with, right? This is like the least hyping trailer I've ever seen. Look cool. Maybe I can play that later today. Dude, I was so bad at Terraria. I downloaded it in 2014, which how old was I? I was 9 years old when I downloaded that, and it took me 3 years to kill the wall of flesh. I downloaded Minecraft in December 14. I know it's 2014. I think February 3rd of 2014 is when I downloaded Terraria, and in December of 2012 is when I downloaded Minecraft. I was bad at Minecraft. I was awful. Like, I was awful. If my past self saw the or in creative mode, because I was that bad. I actually thought Herobrine existed. Hi. Not gonna lie, this Terraria build is actually pretty cool. It's actually a pretty good build. For back then, too. It's a nice treehouse. No, I don't. Bro, I had 3,000 health? That's so unfair. That is so dumb. Why is that? What was I gonna do? He's got the yellow lightsaber. Oh wait, copyright. Because in that game, it's not called lightsaber. It's called the phase blade. I'm trying to find. Homopolar? Try to. What is that called? A DIY button battery homopolar? Deduce that polar means like edge, homo means the same, so the same edge. It's one of those. There's one of those copper batteries or copper wires that go around the things. So I'm trying to find something new. See? Arkansas, the bleakest town. Dude. Or Gary. Whatever you do not. If someone hears this video, I'm sorry. I have to say it. If you come to our country, don't go to Gary. Just stay away, okay? Do not get a hotel in Gary. Do not eat in Gary. Do not walk down the streets in Gary, Indiana. Do not, okay? If you're gonna do that, just shoot your foot and you'll basically feel what it's like to live in Gary. Because Gary is a crime-ridden place. You have a good chance of getting mugged there. You have a good chance of getting robbed. Or, worse things that I can't really explain on my channel. Just don't go there. There's no point.
I am in rural Arkansas.
Illinois, sad towns are slowly dying.
All right, everyone.
Right.
I am in Kentucky.
Okay.
About to cross.
I'm not even offended that he's saying Illinois is Illinois is dying. Every, 10 minutes, someone leaves for good. Nobody wants to live in this state. The gun laws are terrible. Like, it's like California's kid. It's like Illinois is trying to learn how to make the stupidest laws and the stupidest living, you know, quality. It said, hello, let's go. Hey son, hey dad, California, how do you make bad laws? Well, say there, my son Illinois, you have to make sure that the people do not like you and that you actually do the opposite of what they say. You also gotta impose gun laws to restrict their freedoms as gun owners. Oh, okay, I can't wait till I have kids. That's literally what Illinois is. It's just California, but smaller and less fancy. Banned, or let's see, banned fast food toys. Okay, I'm sorry if it's unpopular opinion. I think Kinder Eggs need to get banned. I don't care. It has to be illegal to put solid things in food, like toys in food. I think there's an FDA law around that, but Kinder doesn't follow that. Meaning that if your kid is unlucky, they can choke to death by eating these eggs. Hey, I feel like I remember you, but I don't. I'm sorry, I have very poor memory. What was I gonna do? Oh, I was trying to get one of these containers. I don't know, but please don't force me to, okay? I have two. I've almost got it ready for, you know, playing. If I don't get it done by the summer, then I guess we'll go, okay? I'm gonna get it done by, hopefully May. Oh my god, it's already... I will, okay? Just do not, if you don't beg me, okay? You already have full netherite. Stop! Okay, there we go. I almost fell off. That's why I said stop. Okay, I'm sorry. That's what. I've been online. I'm just afraid of being spammed. That's it. Me too. God, Kinder eggs are so dumb. I don't care what anybody says. Like you could choke on them. The absolute dumbest food. Can I walk on these? Oh no, I can't. They have no collision. Oh my god, and no. It's the Nimbus toy. No, that's a bad. That's the funniest toy controversy ever. That is so awful. They made this broom for Harry Potter that you ride and it vibrates. I'm not gonna go forward with. You can figure it out. If you're old enough, you can figure out why that's a bad idea. I'm not gonna continue to talk about that. I'm not gonna continue that. You can figure it out for yourself. It's so bad. They had to recall it too. It's hilarious.
Safety standards on Western toys are normally very high nowadays. It's astonishing.
Well, Harry Potter has this game called Quidditch, and you ride around on brooms, and you have to get a snitch to another goal, and it's there's more to it than I just said, but it's basically soccer but with brooms. Almost like football and soccer mixed, but there's brooms involved and you fly around like a witch or a warlock. So they made a vibrating broom that you ride on to simulate it, but I'm only gonna say it got misused. I'm not gonna say it because it's not appropriate. Okay, you can figure out what they did with this broom, but it wasn't that kid friendly. Just gonna let you know. Yeah. Yeah. Don't mention, but just yeah, yeah. You know. It's so bad.
The garbage these
The most
consumers
banned
consume
fast food
is
toys.
ranging from poison glasses to choking to giving kids QR codes that take them to adult-only sites. So let's take a look at the 10 banned or recalled fast food.
Yes, I love this. I love banned toys. I actually. Oh, give me a second. I think I have a banned toy. It's kind of a banned toy. They're called moon shoes. Now basically, they were these shoes and they had this ring or this oval shaped, and it had these treads at the bottom. My wrist got cut from work. I accidentally cut down this stupid thing. So basically, you'd strap it on your shoes and you would jump, and when you jumped, it would like double your jumping height. So like you could like if you jump with these shoes, like my ceiling's up 7'6". You could hit your head if you jumped with these shoes on. Now there's a problem where these shoes would accidentally twist your ankles if you hit the wrong way. I was going up the stairs with one and I fell down the stairs like halfway down, 10 steps. Absolutely twisted. I think I almost twisted my ankle, didn't twist it. And because of the safety, they actually had to recall them. They're not banned, like they're banned from retail sale, but you could still find them on eBay. They're called like moon shoes, and they're actually pretty fun. And if you're playing Nerf Wars outside, they can give you a strategic advantage because they make you run a little bit faster and you can jump higher. Although you do increase your profile.
In 2007, to celebrate the release of Shrek the Third, McDonald's brought to Happy Meal.
No, it's the cadmium cups. The cadmium cups.
They are kind of rude. As you can see, the glasses included pictures of Shrek, Fiona, Donkey, Puss in Boots.
Puss in Boots. That's the bad one, the cadmium cup.
Potentially deadly secrets. You see, the paint used on these glasses contained cadmium. Cadmium is
A heavy metal. Toxic.
The manufacturing of phone batteries, but can also be found in paints and cigarette smoke. This won't end well. And yes, unfortunately, high levels of exposure to cadmium can be toxic. When inhaling it or ingesting it anyway, cadmium can cause flu symptoms. It can lead to stomach cramping, throat
Oh, good. Stomach cramping. We love stomach cramping.
worse and sometimes cause lung damage and in extreme cases even death. So probably not the best thing to make kids drinking glasses out of. So in 2010 when they discovered the toxic metal, McDonald's released a press statement to recall over 12
And they sold them for $2 and then they bought it back for $3. So if you had a ton of these cadmium cups, you made money. Dude, could you imagine if you bought like, I don't know, like if you spent $1,000, you got 500 of these cups. If you spent $5,000, you get like 7,500 back, making a $2,500 profit, which is stupid. They recalled like 12 million of these cups, and remember, they bought these cups for about $3 each. That means they lost $36 million. And if I'm not wrong, I mean, looking at how much lawsuits can cost, I think they'd actually lose less money with the lawsuit, which is actually pretty insane. They'd probably get sued for like $10 million because that's how much, we sue them. And this is like 2010 money, I think, which is pretty.
They're toxic. It's bad.
The fear was that this cadmium paint would come.
I'm starting to wonder why they don't make the glasses out of asbestos.
Huh, hey look, let's replace this with a poison. Hey look, is that a poisonous substance that we can use to replace the poisonous substance? Good. I mean, I think these guys took the saying, pick your poison a little bit too literally. Because they quite literally picked their poison. If you don't know, chemicals, like chemical elements like cobalt, can make things colored. For example, I know that a copper compounds can glow a maleficent evil green, and strontium and lithium can glow red when burnt. Potassium burns yellow. Go take some banana chips and burn them, and you're gonna find out that they burn yellow because of potassium.
What could go wrong?
It was natural for the scientists to asbestos, for this is a remarkable mineral.
That sucks. Soon after, Senior Product Officer Don Mays had an announcement.
Cadmium is creeping into many products that have never had it before. Don't do that!
In response to this, even though the risk of cadmium poisoning was low, McDonald's even offered $3 for every cup returned.
Yeah, that was awful.
Giving poison drinking glasses to kids. That seems like a fair gesture. And for number 9, McDonald's Step It Fitness Tracker. Step trackers for kids. What a fun idea. Back in 2016, McDonald's tried replacing their toys and Happy Meals with fitness trackers. They called them Steppers, the goal being to get kids more active. Plus, it was McDonald's answer at the time to popular smartwatches like the Fitbit.
It's McDonald's.
McDonald's was praised for...
Sorry McDonald's. I've never gone to McDonald's and said, hey, I'm gonna get healthy. Because if I did that, I wouldn't go to McDonald's. Welcome to our unhealthy establishment. Do you want our McDiabetes? Here. You don't want diabetes, huh? You want some of our watches? We promise we don't have any bugs in them. Huh? We didn't slip any bugs or any cameras in them. Anyway, thanks for your patronage.
To offer a fitter life to kids. Public health professor Lisa Gualtieri said,
I love it that Happy Meals will include a step in because it promotes physical activity.
Mashable tried out the device as well. They noticed this step felt lost. Kids every time I walked, I got a chance to train it. So how they missed this? Did they install spikes into them or something? Off. Apparently, these wristbands cause many children to suffer from blisters, burns, and other skin irritations.
Oh, jeez. This seems like it should have been put behind a strut glass.
After over 70 reports and one other going wrong, McDonald's eventually recalled over 29 million wristbands.
Wow, that's a lot. 20 million? That's actually a lot of wristbands. I think the cadmium glass was worse though.
We apologize for the inconvenience of this recall, but nothing is more important to us than the safety of our kids. Your kids are pretty important to us too.
Okay, she didn't say that last sentence, but it would have been fun. Anyway, anticipating unhappy kids, McDonald's even offered a replacement of a yogurt tube or some apple slices. Oh, that's really good. I guess they kept in line with the healthy lifestyle theme they had going. And you know, there's worse deals than that. It's nothing like a fresh apple. And coming in at number 8.
If I have to eat apples...
Kitty birthday lolly.
You know what?
By McDonald's. A Hello Kitty Happy Meal. Of course there's a Hello Kitty Happy Meal. As you
How did this get bad?
is everywhere. At this point, I'm wondering if there's a church of Hello Kitty. There is a church of Hello Kitty.
There's a church for everything.
Oh, and they have a Hello
There's
Kitty
a...
Bible.
I'm not gonna lie, there's probably a church for licking toes every day at 3 a.m. I would not be surprised. Like, if something can be worshipped, there's gonna be church behind it or cult behind it. It's just a simple rule of thumb. Like, there's probably people that start, like, SpongeBob cults. I don't know.
No, I don't want to join. Why are you joining? No one wanted to hear, but when I looked at it, it seemed like a nice church. Apparently, the Church of Hello Kitty doesn't even discriminate based on race or orientation. So
That's
yeah,
plus.
I'm a secular humanist myself, but you know, seems to go on. So anyway, aside from being a literal god, you can find this kitty.
It's basically
You want to eat Hello
like
Kitty.
SpongeBob.
McDonald's released the Hello Kitty birthday lollipop. At least that's what they call it. It's a Hello Kitty figurine with a whistle inside, but apparently it's also a lollipop. As you can imagine, making a toy that's part edible and part hard plastic is bound to cause some confusion, and that's exactly what we got. When some kids inhale the whistle, apparently they got a throat full of plastic, and as you can imagine, some kids were choking on it. So
Oh
once
boy.
they got a choking hazard, unsurprisingly, it didn't take as long to complain about the whistle. Medical attention. Even without the choking hazard, the McDonald's really think they were winning parents' friendship by giving their young children sweets and loud whistles? Like a birthday horn. Luckily for parents' sanity, McDonald's was quick to recall over 2.3 million whistles. Thank Jeebus, or thank Kitty, I guess. You two are enjoying the Hello Kitty, aren't you?
I can't believe that's an actual thing. I mean, there's a... That's kind of funny in my opinion. What is the worst toy recall I think I've seen? God, I can't think, That is probably it. The, what's it called? If you didn't hear me say it last stream, I remember there was a little bit of a debacle about the, moon shoes, because people were twisting their frickin' ankles. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you use those, do be careful with them. They will screw you up. If you're not, like, using correctly, that is. They will mess you up.
With dirty lyrics.
What?
There was this time where he really loved singing their favorite karaoke song.
Are you kidding me? There's an actual dirty lyric song on a kid's thing.
So Wendy's released a Disco Fever CD to be given for free with their kids' meals. Maybe offer free earplugs to the parents. You probably give yourself a fun idea that's not going to bother anyone. Well, in theory it wasn't going to bother anyone, but when Wendy's disco album began circulating, it stirred up a lot of controversy with some parents.
Yeah.
Madonna sung the songs Last Dance. A lot of parents thought they heard the lyrics so horny. And they may have been onto something.
What?
In some forums, many people could be seen arguing over these controversial lyrics.
Is it Facebook?
They heard the lyrics so horny, and others said they didn't. But there was a reason for this confusion.
Different accent.
An adult version and a kid version.
Oh, never mind. This actually happens. That's insane. What?
The highly original lyrics, when I'm bad, I'm so bad. And wouldn't you know,
How did this get...
the disco.
What? How did this get on the Wendy's? This is so dumb. I swear to God, there's like no moderation. Like, I'm impressed. Well, that's a big tether. I like how fast it just gets destroyed. Doesn't even last a chance.
Wendy's pulled all the Disco Fever CDs from their kids' meals, and to the public they gave absolutely no reason as to why. Wendy stated on
Wait a second.
We regret to announce that we
I think I have a piece of the... Oh my God.
I guess they didn't want to be
I had a piece of...
so horny at a press conference.
I think I already had a piece
That
of...
makes sense. Luckily, Wendy's had 3 other music CDs they could offer instead, so kids didn't have to miss out on driving their parents insane. And coming in at number 6, the Disney Happy Meal QR code.
What? This is like a redeeming code thing?
Well, then, licenses are being shown. You see, in 2020 was the Mickey Runaway Railway Happy. The obligatory toy was a Disney figurine inside a video.
What's so bad about it?
Also included contest. Scan the QR code and enter the competition. Apparently, less than 1 week after the promo started, McDonald's had to halt it. When some of the QR codes are being scanned, people either got
Oh my God. Dude, there's gotta be some person in like way up there. When I'm saying way up, I mean like they have to be way up in like the business that like said, hey, I'm gonna create a QR code that's inappropriate. Like there has to be somebody that pulled that, and they're probably just laughing maniacally in their chair or at their home wherever they're at because they pulled such a stunt off.
Tyler commented that the code took his grandson to a particular adult site.
Oh my god, that is so bad.
In Tyler's own words,
I'm not very computer literate, man, but whatever the site was, my grandson was on that for some time.
well, anyway, pretty soon McDonald's issued a statement in regards to these glitching QR codes. They stated,
We apologise to the customers who have attempted to use our promotional QR code outside of the McDonald's app. The code may give an error or unintended search results, and it will be
Messed up.
the promise that kids would still receive a toy in that week. Well, thanks to that, Knackers, what about the promotion you promised?
Probably.
Oh, good. Glad and coming in at number 5, Pokeballs by
Pokeballs.
This is one of the most well-known fast food recalls of all time. So back in the day, the old Burger King kids meal came with a burger, a fries, a drink.
Ah, yes, because we all have to have
Late 90s,
Happy
was
Meals.
in the midst of the Pokemania Pokemon cards. So Burger King decided to add a Pokemon kit.
Dude, you know what sucks? I accidentally scraped my wrist to where it started profusely bleeding, but slightly bled. It hit the dermis section of my skin. Yes, I just went all scientific on you there for a second. But hey. I don't know.
They not. It's hard to get across just how big this Pokemon craze was. It had us nutsy kids scrambling to get our hands on Pokemon cards, video games, subpar movies. If it had Pokemon in it, we wanted it. So you can bet we wanted us some crappy plastic Pokemon. 6-day promotion that sold 57 Pokemon toys.
My God.
Encapsulated inside a Pokeball. Unfortunately, this turned out to be a very dangerous toy for some younger kids. Because
Shocking.
in December 1999, a 13-month-old infant passed away due to suffocation. And
Dude, that
this
sucks,
Burger King
man.
was said to be
Didn't even go to school.
inside the Pokeball. It was
What is that? I have never heard of this. El Nino watch? El Nino watch? What is that? I've never heard of an El Nino watch. El Nino is the warm phase of an ENSO ocean. Temperatures are warmer and prediction is greater than normal. The areas... Oh yeah, that's gonna affect me.
infant passed away due to suffocation, and this Burger King toy was said to be the cause. But it wasn't the Pokemon inside the Pokeball, it was the Pokeball itself. formed an airtight seal and resulted in tragedy. Now, at this point, you might at least suspect that a warning to the public was in order, and the Product Safety Commission asked Burger King to recall all the Pokeballs, but they refused. As far as I could find from the research, they didn't even let out a warning to the public. And tragically, 10 days later, an accident happened again with another child. This time it was a close call, but it had left things very clear. It wasn't if another tragedy would occur, but when. But Burger King continued to drag their feet or a warning. Apparently, the success of this Pokemon promotion was phenomenal.
Who cares if it's not gonna look that good when everybody starts dying from them? That's bullcrap. These companies need to get punished more.
Luckily, the Consumer Product Safety Commission wasn't having it. The CPSC stepped in to warn consumers immediately. They even forced Burger King into a press release with them. And this Pokeball recall was just massive. Notices were placed inside restaurants, urging parents to return halves of the Pokeball for a free order of fries. And a public service.
Dude, free order? No! No! Stupid. No, give me my money back, loser. Give me my money. I don't want your fries. I want my money.
Notices were sent to
doctors'
offices, urging parents to return both halves of the Pokeball for a free order of fries, and a public service announcement for carry-out bags. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough, and later another child was found suffocated due to the Pokeball. Now, Burger King might not necessarily have avoided this by getting their crap together quicker, but I will say I don't personally think their behavior in this tragedy should be forgotten.
See what I did there? That's true. Get your crap together.
And coming in at number 4, the Minions Happy Meal toy that swore.
Oh, I think I've heard about this. This wasn't as notorious. I think it's one of these toys that repeats back what you say to it, but it's an altered voice. You know, a little fun thing. Okay, I'm sorry. Can we just... Okay, I like how this mechanically doesn't make connect. How is this stretching this far? I mean, there's nothing down here to kind of like push it up, and there's not like step... Like, see how this has like a step to it? Like, the little arms get smaller? I don't know, it's Astroneer. Who cares?
They even have their own language, and I use that term very loosely. It's known as Minionese, but rather than language, I think we should call it verbal garbage, as it's an insult to real languages, because it's basically just garbled gibberish with English randomly thrown in. But as stupid as I think it is teaching kids nonsensical dribble words, this wasn't the biggest outrage the Minion Happy Meal would cause. Back in 2015, these Minion Happy Meal toys spoke. Parents' ears perked up because they thought they heard the Minion use the term, what the? You know what comes next. And being 2015, some people posted this on YouTube, warning others about these profanities. Maybe. Like a lot of these horrible mutated hamsters spurt from their orifices. Can we really determine what they're saying is actually...
Something's wrong.
I feel like the existence of these things is a far greater curse to society than any word they could offer us.
Something is wrong. The machine has stopped.
How about you? Do you think they're saying what the F? You decide.
It's dead. The machine has run out of resource to find. Boom! Reboot successful.
The profanities parents are hearing is mistranslated Minionese. They claim the minions are actually saying Paralake.
Oh, well, that makes so much more sense than what the F. Officially, McDonald's refused to entertain the notion that minions were swearing at kids. And some parents claim they didn't hear the swearing at all.
over here. No, you can't make out what they're saying about them. Sound like they're saying any kind of words just sound.
Finally, McDonald's released a statement saying,
The allegation that this toy is saying any offensive phrase is not true. We apologise for any confusion or offence to those who may have interpreted the sounds from anything other than gibberish.
"On Tubbies, I'll say it with minions. Maybe you shouldn't have these malarkey blather bags talking gibberish at all. Either way, I feel like I've done a disservice to the universe just by discussing these yellow leftover felt bags, so let's move on." And coming in at number 3, the Scooter Bugs by McDonald's. Oh, come on.
What are those
Why is
things?
this toy doing so bad? Look at its revoltingly happy face and hideous feet rolling across the floor. Well, as part of a Playmobil promotion, the Scooter Bug was designed to be included in Happy Meals for under 3s. And I don't think I'm blowing anyone's minds by saying that baby humans are really good at coming up with creative ways to hurt themselves.
Don't think that poison, you crazy human.
And again, no massive surprise, but when you specifically make a toy for under 3s, you better make damn sure it's not a choking hazard. But lo and behold, it was a choking hazard. You see, this thing's as safe and secure as they could be, and toddlers can be quite good at destroying things.
Hey, like me.
Smash and the antenna breaks off, and sadly, this is exactly what happened. Very quickly, 3 reports came in saying children had either choked or gagged on broken antennas. Luckily, there was some good news. You see, the spokesperson from McDonald's reported,
We produced around 500,000 toys for distribution, but we were able to stop half the toys from being distributed at the restaurant. Hooray for us!
Shortly after the complaints, an immediate investigation was done, and the good old CPSC found that these scooter bugs did not meet their regulations. Luckily, action was taken so quickly that any serious injury was prevented. Unfortunately, Playmobil was not out of trouble yet, because the rest of their range of toys also did not meet CPSC regulations. So over 10 million of their
Hey, some Playmobil sets are good, okay?
That's one major screw up. A lot of companies
They're not as modular as Lego, though.
making 10 million toys potentially lethal for under 3s. And after this fiasco, I imagine they have much higher standards on their toys today. And for number 2, the wrestling riverboat Burger King. Pokeball toys. The last thing Burger King needed was another potentially dangerous kids toy. Unfortunately for Burger King, the rattling riverboat was their new menace. How's Burger King gonna screw this one up? The rattling riverboat was a toy for toddlers specifically, because making cheap garbage for toddlers always works out so well for these companies, doesn't it? It was a 2 to 3 inch boat-shaped plastic toy, and it rattled when you push it across the wall. As you can see, it looks hideous, so let's just call it a rat boat. I mean, on something. The CPSC bought over 400,000 of these ugly rat boats. Apparently, these rat boat paddles have metal pins in them.
Oh
Really?
no.
They specifically designed this repugnant rat shit for under 3s and then put metal pins in it? Burger King, are you trying to be the most evil fast food chain in history? Is this part of your dastardly plan or something? So, obviously, these metal pins are a choking hazard, and unsurprisingly, complaints flooded in from parents. Now, I guess Burger King was still rattled by a local recall, because they were quick to try and defend the rattling riverboat. Really, Burger King, you're actually going to try and defend giving under 3s metal pins? Did they actually think they would look good after this? Again, the more I learn about Burger King...
Oh my god, I think I might know of an interesting recall. There's these like little they're kind of like tubes. And they have magnets on the end. There's these magnetic balls. Those, I don't know if they got 100% recall, but I can imagine that they did.
A spokesperson for Burger King said to CBC News,
We are investigating what happened with these toys because they certainly exceeded all testing requirements.
"You have testing requirements? I just assumed you were starting the Running with Scissors Club for under 5s next." Well, with the damage done after the Pokemon fiasco, I guess they didn't want their reputation damaged anymore. So they changed their mind, and in March 2001, they quickly recalled all these pup-fuddling rat boats. Burger King later did a press release. They said,
Parents should immediately take the toy away from children and return it to the store for a free replacement. We put extra pins in this one.
Okay, they didn't say that last sentence. What about a chips or a juice box for the kids? I guess they were just covering their rears and didn't actually care that much about getting them returned. Big surprise, they were harmless. So let's move on. And the number one fast food toy, McDonald's Doc DeLorean, Back to the Future.
Don't remember these because.
1992, McDonald's had
Oh yeah, of course.
news. It was the 10-year anniversary of their first recalled Happy Meal toy. We spoke about it before. It was the Playmobil disaster. So to celebrate over 10 million recalled toys, they released another dangerous toy that would need to be recalled. Apparently, this McDonald's toy line was promoting the Back to the Future animated series, which I actually didn't even know existed. They're one of my favorite movies. I wonder if the cartoon's any good. Anyway, the toys included Marty's hoverboard, Vern's junkmobile, and the time-traveling train. And like many Happy Meal toys, they're very basic and very ugly. I mean, who actually looks at a beautiful movie series like Back to the Future and decides, yeah, let's make a cute green car? Clearly, that's what kids want to see. Plus, Doc's demented plastic face is just leering at me.
Oh my god.
Many of these fast food toys. Most of this plastic junk looks so horrible that it's an insult to the original material. Anyway, this time the culprit was the iconic DeLorean. The green iconic DeLorean. But not for any interesting reason this time. It didn't explode or catch fire when this toxic
Boo! Dies. Okay, at least now I finally finished my question of can I die from that height.
I'll never get why small humans are so incredibly talented at hurting themselves. I guess common sense is not something developed till much later in life. Sometimes never at all. So, well done, McDonald's. By making the cheapest toys possible, they ruined the Back to the Future by making it into dangerous junk to be recalled. Well, Doc always wanted his time machine destroyed. I guess he got his wish. I'd say we expected more of you, McDonald's, but, well, no, I don't think we did. And with that, we've reached the end of our trashy take-a-toy list. And if you think I have missed any particularly dangerous or recalled fast food toys, you can let me know in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching, and hopefully I might see you next time. Today's member question is from Langdon Olga, Lisa's crush. They asked, do you watch much stand-up comedy? And if so, who's your favourite comedian? My favourite comedian would probably be Pete Holmes. I also like a lot of Dimitri Martin's stand-up too. Most of their jokes are at the expense of themselves rather than others, and I try to do that myself in my own writing, so I really respect it.
Oh yeah, look, morbid for fun. Dangerous kids' toys that were recalled, and he's holding us.
For an effective defense against erosion and cavities, I recommend new Pronamel Active Shield. For 2 times stronger defense against erosion and effective cavity protection, new Pronamel Active Shield is a game changer.
Many fast food restaurants have kids meals, and in those kids meals they have a toy. A few times in fast food history, they had to recall the toys because they were dangerous. Some of these recalled toys were toxic cups that caused cancer, inappropriate lyrics in a CD, and even a Pokeball that left 2 children dead. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about dangerous digital toys that were recalled. Welcome back to another video, and I am back from break. Some of you guys may know that I was at Washington for a week, chilling with my family. That's it, really, just a small break. But now I'm back, and the grind continues once more. I'm gonna keep this intro short, so watch this video to the end and consider subscribing. But other than that, let's get straight into this video. Mickey's Runaway Railway QR codes. In 2020, McDonald's collaborated with Disney to promote the new Disneyland ride called Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. You get these toys by ordering a Happy Meal.
The short toy
Don't get me
cups.
wrong, I always prefer the toys over the cups, but McDonald's did have some fire cups back in the day. I'm looking at you, the Lego Movie cups. But what makes these Shrek cups different is that they were actually made out of glass rather than plastic. Toys did come out for the Shrek 3 movie within each Happy Meal, but you also have the option to buy these glass cups at McDonald's separately. These McDonald's cups weren't exclusively sold at McDonald's because you can also buy them in other stores, but they just happen to be available at McDonald's. In 2010, a few days after the release of Shrek Forever After, 9 million glass cups were recalled from McDonald's, and an additional 3 million cups were recalled from other stores. Why were these Shrek cups recalled? Well, it's because scientists found a chemical in the paint used for the glass and that chemical was cadmium. Cadmium is considered to be a cancer-causing agent.
Oh, so it's
If you breathe a lot of
carcinogenic.
it in,
Okay.
it can straight up kill you. So having cadmium on a cup that you drink from was a big no-no, making
I'd rather drink from a uranium glass cup.
Scientists also did tests on each individual cup, and they found out that the Puss in Boots cup had the most cadmium. They found 15.8 micrograms of cadmium, which equals to 0.016 milligrams. The Agency of Toxic Substances and Disease Registry claims that cadmium can only be taken orally chronically without risk of adverse health effects is 0.0002 milligrams per kilogram per day. And these cups kill you by taking one sip out of it. No, but cadmium shouldn't even be on a cup in the first place. Keep in mind that cadmium is basically everywhere, and you probably consume some of it today. After all, it's in cereal, potatoes, vegetables, meat such as liver and kidneys, and even the air, due to fossil fuels being thrown up into the air. Don't worry though, since you're not consuming high doses, but having it on Shrek cups was just bad publicity for McDonald's, causing them to recall millions of cups. I mean, these cups mainly appeal to younger audiences, and in this article by the CBS News, claims that by touching the Puss in Boots glass 8 times would expose 6-year-olds to as much cadmium as they could safely ingest in a day, which, like I said, is a big no-no for McDonald's. However, these Shrek cups weren't the only toxic cups that McDonald's made, since in 1977, McDonald's made some Garfield glass cups, and scientists found more cadmium in them compared to the Shrek cups. And the Garfield cups also had lead in them. From the looks of it, I doubt that McDonald's would ever make more glasses, since they do have a bad reputation when it comes to the paint on the glasses. Also, big shout out to Daniel T Gaming for making a video on the Shrek glasses, since I will use his video as a blueprint for this. Since they do have a bad reputation when it comes to the paint on the glasses. Also, big shout out to Daniel T Gaming for making a video on the Shrek glasses, since I mainly use his video as a blueprint for this entry. And he even converted the micrograms to milligrams, and plus in his video, he go-
Ban fast food commercials. Wonder how I'm gonna build something like this.
So you're looking for a little more strength, energy, recovery. Those muscles growing and repairing right now. Howdy.
That was actually scientific. That's right. When you exercise, you're destroying the molecular bonds between your muscles, and you get tired because you have to use energy to fix said bonds.
Junk. It's the tasty, fiberless, calorific, tooth-rotting garbage that can be refined in moderation, but sometimes the corporations behind these foods and drinks have gone way too far for some people, and they've created ads that might have caused controversy or even been banned from airing completely. Sometimes these ads...
When I say I don't want to talk about controversy, I'm talking about like controversy about like food and like just innocent, not like, you know, like anything political. Oh.
These ads weren't necessarily complained about by everyone, but a selection of people. Maybe a lot of people, maybe a few. So it's not culture complaining, it's a group of people. We cool? Cool. Now give me an elbow bump. Anyway, there's honestly no person I think would be better suited to discuss commercials with than a certain commercial-loving critic.
Yes.
Nostalgia critic, what a nice surprise.
Nice to see you again, Strider. I'm ready.
Ready? Ready for what?
Hey, how'd you do that? On to the commercial countdown.
Number 10. The passed away dad advert.
Oh boy.
Just, wow, UK. I'm not going to immediately reveal what this commercial is advertising. Just Do me a favor and try and guess what it's advertising.
Oh God, that's actually pretty dark.
So you can see this young boy's dad has probably passed away, and he's asking his mom what his dad was like.
Dude, it's like some sort of like evil PSA.
Gentle and thoughtfully put together. It seems to be giving respect for the now passed away person.
But I still can't figure out what it's actually advertising.
Well, that's because for the first 80 seconds of the commercial, they don't actually
80 What a waste of time!
to the commercial that it's finally revealed the widowed mother and her son are going to McDonald's.
Perfect bun. Oh my God.
It's because the son and the father had the exact same favorite burger.
What was your dad's favorite?
The fish, one of the most unhealthy burgers on the McDonald's menu.
Oh, great, because when I think of morning and moving on from a tremendous loss, I think of clogging my arteries with the remains of something that barely resembles fish. But possibly think this was a good idea.
Using film as a drama tool to sell their barely fish burger. It just feels kind of creepy. Needless to say, the ad drew immediate criticism. The British were not pleased, particularly from real people who suffered actual family losses at a young age. There was a lot of colourful feedback on what people thought of this ad, but probably my favourite comment was right here on YouTube. The commenter says, what they didn't tell us is that Dad died from eating too much McDonald's.
Oh my God. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna make this work. So, sorry, I've been trying to figure out how we make it work.
Fish didn't kill him? What's his favorite burger? It kind of backfires the whole ad campaign in McDonald's face, because at over 400 calories and 18 grams of fat, Fish gives real fish a bad name. Fish is actually very healthy. Sorry, buddy, you're still a favorite of mine. And for number 9, hot noodles, the slag of all snacks. I gotta admit, this bad commercial may have got something good, but I personally found it hilarious. I can certainly understand why it might not be so appropriate for all ages. Maybe I'm just a big fan of British humor, but this is legitimately funny to me. So basically, and which ways it decides to get dirty. He goes out into the red light district.
Oh my God.
And is slapped in the face for his naughty request.
Oh my God, this is so dumb.
He wants a hot noodle prostitute.
Oh my God. I'm not gonna... How is this? Oh wait, the FTC doesn't exist in the UK. Okay, never mind. It's the most danger. Wait, hold on. What was that? Is that a Minecraft iceberg? Dude. Minecraft. Is it Minecraft nostalgia iceberg? Cancelled, failed junk food failures? Or soda?
Sometimes junk food companies try to eat sodas, chocolates, and treats. And there are times where this brings us successful creative variations or new flavors, some of which have stayed on shelves for many years. But there have been other times where junk food has bombed really badly, and you just wonder what the creators were thinking, or slowly fade into obscurity over many years, where they end up in a candy graveyard. Maybe these junk foods fail because they looked unappealing to people, or maybe they just tasted outright revolting. That tastes like a brown crayon and a black crayon melted together in the microwave. So I'd like to share with you what I consider the biggest, the worst, or maybe just the most interesting failures. Let's check out the 10 biggest junk food failures. We'll be mainly focusing on candy items such as chocolate chips and soda, because when I think of junk food, well, that's the kind of stuff I think of. And of course, if you do have a differing opinion, that's great. It's just my silly personal opinion. And as long as you're not hurting anyone, I respect your opinion. So take this vid with a pinch of salt. Anyway, let's begin. And for a quick bonus entry, here's number 11. Watermelon Oreo.
Oh boy. Why watermelon and Oreos? That doesn't mix. It's like trying to combine oil and gas. Or water and oil, man. Because the two don't combine. Why?
Oreos? You get the idea. But apparently it was watermelon Oreos. It was just a flavor too far for many people. And limeade Oreos wasn't? Anyway, sales of the watermelon Oreo was subpar at best, and it was quickly phased off shelves. Plus, it had two stuffings instead of one, which was probably more tedious to manufacture, compared to, say, a regular Oreo, which only has one stuffing. But personally, I think the packaging of these was really good. It's beautifully colored, and when I see this kind of packaging, I just immediately think fresh. But the big question is, how do they taste? Well, there were various taste testers out there, like the YouTuber Kind of Funny. He said it only had a very mild watermelon taste to it, but like the rind part of the watermelon with no actual sweetness, with the golden cookie outside having the standard sweet golden taste. He also tested it with milk and said it just doesn't know what it wants to be. It certainly didn't seem to overwhelmingly please any taste testers I saw try it. He gave it a score of 4 out of 10 and called it an offense to watermelon lovers. Ouch. So it sounds like for the few people who did buy this watermelon flavor, they weren't pleased enough with it to buy a second package. Overall, if you are an Oreo fan and you missed out on this flavor, it doesn't sound like you missed out on much. But it was a good package. I mean, seriously, it's brilliant. I want this thing as my desktop wallpaper.
These Reese's Cups are now filled with Reese's Puffs, which begs the question, how much Reese's is too much? But who's begging that question?
Some people are just driven to go the extra mile, connecting people and using innovation to move the world. So if you're that kind of person, you're our kind of person. You're enterprise material. Come join us.
Number 10. Pumpkin Spice M&Ms.
Pumpkin spice.
Like these at all. Almost as soon as Pumpkin Spice M&Ms hit the internet, they were already being found in discount clearance bins. This chocolatey treat from Mars came out for the autumn season, and with the colder air and the orange leaves, well, pumpkin flavors tend to hit the market. I suspect this is due to the great success of Starbucks.
Yeah, I'm about to say pumpkin spice.
The pumpkin spice latte alone sold 400.
Because as a person that used to work in a school coffee shop, pumpkin spice was pretty popular. People love pumpkin spice.
To a pumpkin's arm race, with companies producing gourd-flavored alcohol, pumpkin snacks, and pumpkin workout supplements. And it was in this arms race in 2013 that Mars decided to release the pumpkin-flavored M&M. They're discontinued now, but I did manage to find one brave adventurer who tried the pumpkin-flavored M&Ms for themselves. Maria from the internet had this to say about it.
You can taste the pumpkin spice in there, but it's not very strong. While carrot cake M&Ms are very strong, you can barely taste the pumpkin here. The M&M's regular chocolate flavouring overpowers the pumpkin taste, but if they were in white chocolate, I think the pumpkin taste would shine through quite a lot more.
On the other hand, a lot of other reviewers said they tasted pretty. For example, the Impulse Buyer reviewed them and said, you aren't missing much. One reviewer thought the pumpkin spice M&Ms tasted like a jumbo version of standard M&Ms, but with an aftertaste like a whippy version of cinnamon red hots. Thus, because of all these bad reviews and just lack of consumer interest, we barely got pumpkin M&Ms for one season, after which they disappeared from the shelves, never to be seen again.
Probably for the good.
Number 9 in our junk food list, Black Coca-Cola.
What?
Back in 2006,
Nuka Dark?
majorly booming coffee market. So Coca-Cola launched the unfortunate
Oh, heck no.
Black Coke with a K
Black?
for some reason. This new soda was a combination of Coca-Cola and coffee, and first introduced to France. It was sold in packs of 4 in particularly small bottles. So, where to start with these disasters? Even in 2006, who actually thought that black was an attractive name for a cola? Coca-Cola is already black. Brownish black, it tastes like battery acid. Why would anyone want to draw attention to its disregarded fecal color? And unfortunately, people were even less happy with the taste. This reviewer particularly sounded so not enthralled by the taste.
Wow. Coca-Cola mixed with coffee. Wow. Wow.
Wow, Coca-Cola mixed with coffee. Wow. He then went on to describe the flavor as black crayon mixed with brown crayon melted together in a microwave. In other reviews, Chris Fraser and his son described it as having a medicine taste. And, you know, Coke is advertising as young, super attractive people on the beach having such a wonderful time with Coke. They don't normally go, oh boy, it tastes like medicine and brown crayon. So, with no help from glowing reviews like these, Black Coke disappeared off the shelves pretty quickly. I guess the world just wasn't ready for coffee cola. Though really, it's kind of redundant, because Coke already wakes people up because it has more caffeine in it than many teas and coffees. Due to the cold coffee reception, Coke pulled the product from shelves in 2007, and globally in 2008. It's clear though, Coke was still pretty gung-ho on the idea of coffee cola, because in 2019 they announced their plans to reintroduce coffee, coca, battery acid, I don't know, coffee Coca-Cola, to many markets around the world. So as of 2021, Coca-Cola with coffee was introduced to the USA. Wonderful. Now I have heart palpitations, rot my teeth, and have diabetes all at the same time. But
Count me in.
Be very refreshing for a coffee fan. And if so, more power to you.
Wow.
Number 8. The Cadbury Timeout. This is a more well-known melody you might remember. You might still remember this one on the McDonald's. The popular timeouts in markets in the following years, they slowly fell into the shadows of their ultimate limits. But not this time, the timeouts was still on the chocolate varieties. I still remember back in the 90s, the timeout consisted of a full of milk chocolate between 2 wafers, covered in more milk chocolate. But sadly, timeouts are a good example of a product slowly fizzling out over many years. But honestly, timeouts are one of my favorite chocolates back in the day. So this discontinuation was one that I actually noticed. Since I grew up with timeouts before they disappeared, I can finally give you my own perspective on how they taste. They were like 2 chocolatey swirly blobs with soft Kit Kat insides. They had a very gentle, soft feel, and they melted in your mouth. It was probably my favorite combination of wafer and chocolate.
Doesn't sound bad.
Just like Kit Kats. But why was it discontinued? Well, I never have guessed, but apparently it had years of bad sales. So time out manufacturing. Going for the occasional treat. So now, I kind of feel like I'm part of the problem of the disappearing. Sorry. Although in the UK, they did try and re-release timeouts with a rebranding. But again, consumer reactions were pretty mixed. It's now a Cadbury Breakaway. It's no longer a 2-finger chocolate biscuit wafer, but instead it's been turned into a single bar version with less chocolate and more wafer. But personally, I don't know why they do this, as I've never heard a consumer complain that their chocolate has too much chocolate. But as of 2021, my country Australia has actually gone one step further, and the Cadbury Timeout is now known as the 12 Breakaway. And since it's in Australia, I can actually tell you what they taste like. Honestly, it's a lot like the taste I grew up with, but a fair bit sweeter. It tastes more like a 12, which is not that surprising since, you know, it's a 12. Very similar mouthfeel to the Cadbury Timeout, but a fair bit sweeter. I think I prefer the original Timeout a bit more, but this is okay. So if you ever want to try the closest thing to a Timeout, you can always pick one up on your way to Australia. And for 7 lucky 7.
My god, Walmart, you don't need to have any ads. You are literally the biggest conglomerate shopping industry in the entire industry. Nobody. And they make them skip up. You're wasting your money. You nerds. You absolutely nerds.
Crystal Pepsi.
Oh. Oh my god. This is a bad one. This one flopped really bad. I think I remember my mom and my dad digging through my house, and they may or may not have found like a 4-year-old crystal, or you know, or I think I watched a video of this guy drinking a 4-year-old, or not like a 10-year-old Pepsi Crystal. These ones flopped bad.
Apparently, this fad equated transparency with purity. The phase was all about this purity in health. No artificial dyes, colors, preservatives, or so on. You know the drill.
Everything has preservatives.
It was bad. Hopefully, penicillin wasn't included in this craze. Anyway, as the trend arrived, PepsiCo wanted to get on board with it. So they made Crystal Pepsi. A Pepsi without any of the artificial dyes or colors that give it its appearance. And
That's like me telling me that Joe Biden loves Democrats, because they probably doesn't. That's like hearing like the Flat Earth Society saying that the Flat Earth is actually not existent, because it's not gonna happen.
Crystal Pepsi wasn't the pure of many things, even
No
preservatives. But Crystal Pepsi did not catch on at all. In fact, this new Pepsi didn't even last a year before being taken off shelves. When many consumers saw it, they had no idea what it was meant to taste like. Was it bottled water? Was it vinegar? Apart from clear water and vinegar, the liquids in my medicine cabinet or on my sink. So liquids except water should never be drunk ever. But what did this mysterious clear liquid taste like? Well, apparently it tasted like regular Pepsi, except the caramel color was removed. This apparently made it taste less acidic than regular Pepsi. And personally, I think I'd like this because I normally find most soft drinks a little too acidic for my tastes. One fellow on BuzzFeed claimed it tastes like Pepsi with an aftertaste of modeling clay. Which does bring to question how he knows what modeling clay tastes like. But most damning of all, one person even claimed the soda was messing with her brain.
What?
Messing with my brain. I don't know, my eyes and my taste buds, like, are not connected on this.
Messing with their brain? Never mind. And PepsiCo really did pump a lot of money into marketing this thing. They even had an over-the-top commercial featuring Van Halen's song Right Now. And while personally the ad may make me never want to touch a carbonated beverage ever again, apparently at the time it was good marketing. But apparently, consumer confusion wasn't just from the clear look. Coca-Cola, evil as ever, had an insidious strategy to take their competitor down. They deliberately released a competitive product that was known as Tab Clear that was calorie-free. This confused consumers even more, as many people started to assume that Crystal Pepsi was also a diet drink. And at the time, diet sodas weren't nearly as popular as sugar sodas. Diet sodas were somehow seen as emasculine, because I guess somehow diabetes and obesity was masculine? I don't know.
What?
Tab Clear was deliberately designed to fail in order to take Crystal Pepsi down with it. And within a year, Crystal Pepsi was discontinued, never to be seen again. Except for the occasional brief re-releases in the 2010s.
It's alright. I'm kidding. It's delicious.
Also, let me know in the comments if you'd like me to talk more about failed sodas in the future. There's a lot of them, and there's some really interesting ones. And for number 6, Sweet Heat Skittles. In the past, I've known Skittles for fruity and colorful flavors, you know, tasting the rainbow. But this is a Mexican variant.
Taste.
Wrigley thought when you combine spicy and Skittles, they were very wrong. You see, for a time, spicy foods were a hot trend in the snack market. I personally never understood this trend because
Why?
when I think of spicy, I tend to think like taco sauce. Not really can. Sure, FONA reports may say that 95% of Americans enjoy at least mild levels of spice in their food, but I don't necessarily know if they want that spice in their chocolate and sweets. Market research also found that 2/3 of US consumers find sweet and spicy flavors appealing. Again, yeah, but do they really want to combine chocolate and salsa? To me, that sounds terrible. But Wrigley seemed very confident in introducing Sweet Heat Skittles. Could it be? Perhaps algorithms can't predict everything about humans?
Well, the chart says...
I'm not asking the chart, I'm asking you! Even if Skittles is known to define themselves by funny flavors, consumers saw this flavor as way out there, even for them. But let's find what it tasted like.
So here it
Oh my god, I'm so stupid. It's not even plugged in. I might have an idea. Oh. Yeah, I need to engineer this.
I can taste it. Here you go.
Tasters such as Chris Snacks seem to have a hard time finding the heat or spiciness in them, while on the other hand, taste testers like Real Ale were quite taken aback by the spice. He reported on a peppery feeling at the back of his throat. He did feel they were quite strong, as he wouldn't want to accidentally buy them for a kid. In fact, most reviews were pretty positive about the sweet heats. But despite these positive reviews for the taste, sweet heat Skittles disappeared into the candy graveyard soon after they were released. I guess most consumers just found these strange candies a little too weird. Number 5. The
Quaker Rice Crisps.
Cheese and rice. That's cheddary. For sweet.
Cheese and rice. Oh my god. No, that's corny.
Why not? What could possibly go wrong with that? And truly, who wouldn't want a gum-flavored soda after seeing this ad? The young ladies are going absolutely berserk for this guy. And who can blame them? This guy's just nailing it with that pink fluorescent shirt. And lucky us, he's even giving out autographs. I'm calling it now. This may be the most white, uncool ad ever conceived by man. Sources claim this bubblegum soda was quickly discontinued for unknown reasons. But how unknown could the reasons be after seeing this ad?
That's so 90s right there.
I never want to drink any soda ever again after seeing this. Anyway, if this was their marketing campaign, I'm surprised they didn't get punched in the face. But to its credit, this bubblegum soda is still very eye-catching. It's presented in this memorable, vivid, bright pink can, and the soda itself has a soft pink shade to it with a nice bubbly finish. Apparently, the drink was snow-cone syrup, as well as clock soda. But the million-dollar question is, what did this thing actually taste like? Well, honestly, it is really hard to accurately tell you, because this item was so quickly removed from shelves. There is 0 reports I can find on its taste, except for one source. On YouTube, I found these 2 brave lads willing to recreate and taste the soda. Snow cone syrup and all. Let's see their reactions to it.
It smells so bad.
That's not a good start. What about the taste, Phyllis?
It's kind of good.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's not as bad as I thought it was. 5 out of 10. Okay, it doesn't really know the song.
Okay, it's very clear they weren't blown away. When 2 young boys toss out your sugary soda without ever drinking it, well, you know you're boxed up pretty bad. But props to you for being pioneers, boys. As far as I can see, you 2 are the only people on YouTube to ever taste test this soda. I appreciate you helping us know what this monstrosity of nature tasted like. But the most shocking news to all of this is, apparently this gum soda is missed, because there is a petition online of fans who demand that Hubba Bubba soda be brought back again. And it has a whole 671 signatures. I am not one of them. No, I'm not doing it. Could I sign a petition to not bring it back? And in our junk food list, coming at number 4, Hershey's Swoops.
New swoops from Hershey's.
They're called Hershey's Swoops, but they're soon to be known as Hershey's Loops. Even the name of the product feels like an oops. Hershey's Swoops. I'm sorry if you're a headphone user, that sounds awful. It certainly doesn't roll off the tongue like Snickers or Mars or M&M's or Cadbury. What is Swoops? Normally that's the kind of name you give to a dippable chip, so this alone caused some consumer confusion. I'm just going to call them Hershoops so it doesn't sound as bad on the microphone. Hershoop were basically the chocolate version of Pringles, which in theory sounds like a pretty tasty idea. The chocolate's unique curvy shape promised, in their words, an indulgent, mouth-melting experience. But after 3 years on the market with dwindling sales, they were removed without much fanfare or excitement, which is kind of ironic given the ridiculous levels of excitement being shown in this commercial. I mean, truly, these people were deliriously invigorated by this chocolate Pringle. I don't know if I can get this excited about winning the lottery. Truly, they did not know joy in their lives until they tasted a swoops. It was basically just Hershey's chocolate manufactured in the shape of a Pringle. They came in many flavors, including almond joy, peanut butter cup, and milk chocolate, as well as peppermint white chocolate around Christmas. One of the problems consumers had was there was only 6 per pack, and when you think Pringles, people normally chomp down like 20 or 30 of them, not 6, because once you pop, apparently you can't stop. In this case,
Sorry, I'm
though,
trying to.
I guess you have to at 6. People were deeply unsatisfied with these swoops and took to the streets in fury. Well, not really, but the Hershoops was discontinued due to lack of popularity.
Sorry, I'm okay, if I could pre-prep the...
Hershoops has a massive unheard fan base. In fact, this Hershoops post got a massive 9 likes and 2 retweets. I think it's clear we need a petition to bring the Hershoops back. And for number 3, Milky Bar Wowsons. Now this one in particular really interested me, because Milky Bar Wowsons were Nestlé's attempts to introduce a new technology that reduced the amount of sugar in their chocolate while maintaining the original sweetness. But due to low demand, it quickly ended up in the candy graveyard. The Wowson tagline was 30% sugar, 100% delicious. But apparently, many people begged to differ. The bar was milk chocolate at the bottom with white chocolate at the top. Their packaging called it milk and white chocolate in a creamy, tasty center. The bar was announced to be the first in Nestlé's groundbreaking sugar reduction technique, where they hollow out sugar crystals. This apparently gave the sugar a more porous structure and cut the sugar by a third. Sweet, or so we hope. They're also free of artificial sweeteners, but I like sweeteners, so I don't really care. But of course, the big question is, how do they taste?
That's unusual.
Well, we're off to a good start. We now know it tastes unusual. Maverick Baking said it tastes powdery. Apparently that's a cream filling, but that cream filling also tastes powdery. Powdery, a bit like a protein shake. And I think these mixed to meh reviews were probably a good indication of why this failed. The technology and techniques just weren't there yet. And I guess people decided if they wanted to have a 200 to 300 calorie chocolate bar, well, they wanted to make it worth it. To have something that tasted great, not just okay. Chocolate is all about indulgence.
Sorry, I can't think about how I'm gonna be able to do this.
Taste on the lips, not just a moment of, that was alright.
Finding a subtly sweet tea is easy.
Very, but I do have a space constraint, so I don't know, like the ammonium could go into a thing, and then if I could put the Astronium onto a train that circles round and round, and then said train has the rocket and it goes back up, gets chips. Starting to click. Something's starting to click. Come back down here. I need to get some aluminum. I think I have an idea. Hey, you go back up there. Okay, so one rail car could have the container. The other, one rail car could have the container. And then the other one would have a platform. Something is clicking here. I know it's taking a while, but if I can manufacture a facility to actually produce scrap on the go, then we can produce any resource. And we can produce any metal. I don't want to exactly.
Zero sugar and epic flavor.
No.
What's up, guys? I'm back in Astroneer, and I'm going to show you how to make this automated scrap factory. I'm going to show you guys how to do it.
I know how to do it. I just need like a kind of like a template.
To work, you need a lot of Astroneer. I just have 2 large resource canisters here. You're going to grab extra large platforms. And you're going to put your 2 silos on there.
But yeah, I think he's doing it how I would have done it. Hey, look at that. That one useless looking platform that I don't want to use could actually have a use. Alright, so like 2 auto arms. One could have the aluminum.
It takes up 2 slots like this. So I just package a large platform here. And then you'll need 2 auto arms. So that the green goes towards the silo right there. And the blue ends up on the platform here. And I'll take another auto arm. Do the same thing. Make sure the green covers this platform. And then you need a trade platform. And you'll put a medium storage right here. And you can grab a power switch. Put that power switch just like that. And you can go from the power switch to the platform. I'm just going to connect all these together. this one on. You're gonna grab one piece of Astroneer for each arm as a filter. And that means that it will only grab Astroneer. Now just set your trade platform. We're gonna set it to trade for solid fuel jump jets. And you can drag the hook off and press. And you're gonna also connect it to this trade platform. Now you're gonna take this sensor and you're gonna put it on the medium storage. Just like that. If you want, you can expand it, it doesn't really matter. Pull this out, create a segment, and just attach it to the power switch right there. So now you're going to need two medium platform A's. And you need two more auto arms. You can try to get your circle over this medium storage. This is where all the items are going to go. Once this thing comes back with the jump jets, you can sort of angle it out to each other. Now you'll need an extra large platform C. You need two of these. So place one of them like that. Place the other one right next to it. Now it's very important that you're going to fill these slots up right here. You don't want items going right in the middle here. So fill these two spots up. You're going to need two extra large shredders. Just like that. And you need two of the another package, overlap them like this.
It's called scrap. Okay, where's... Okay, yeah, this I'm not getting anything done a whole lot on this stream. I need to keep hurrying things up, but like, let's see, solid fuel jet 1.5 makes 1.5 scrap, right? Makes 1.5 scrap. Test that. Give me! Thank you. Do they get... Dude. Do they... Okay, so here's how I'm thinking. I want to get onto the train, and then... But then if I put one scrap in at a time, it would literally... Ah, man. I can't find out a way to make this. Dirt. No, don't do that. Don't do that either. I think I'm not gonna use, make a scrap factory. I'm just not. Instead, I'm not gonna make like a scrap to all resources factory like I thought I was going to. Maybe one day in the future, but not today. But I will want to make a scrap factory. So that was one astronium for 3 scrap. I don't need whatever. Oh, don't need that.
What's up, guys? I'm back in Astroneer, and I'm going to show you how to make this automated scrap factory. What's up guys, welcome back to Astroneer. In this video we'll be finishing up our factory that makes every resource in the game. So one thing to know, you're going to need a scrap factory like this before we begin, since this factory relies on scrap. And we'll use that to make every single resource that you can use. I'm going to be going over how to build this, and then I'm going to show you how it works. So if you want to skip to the end right now and just see how it works, that's fine. You can just skip to this timestamp. So we're working on these plans here, and this is the section that we're going to be finishing with. Now if you want to build this yourself, here are the resources you'll need. I wish you the best of luck. Working off these plans here, and
So what are the metals we could get? We'd want. We want sphalerite. Want this. Sphalerite, laterite, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, right? And there's 8 that we can make. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7, right? There's 7 we can make. Yeah, there's 7. So 7 of these we don't need. We do not need this, or this to be made from here. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 7 of those. So is that, yeah, we need like 7.
section that we're going to be finishing with. Now if you want to build this yourself, here are the resources you'll need. I wish you the best of luck. A bunch of these medium platforms to start off with. We're just going to be making all of the platforms at the same time.
No, it's crap.
I'm gonna show you how to build not 1, but 2 infinite scrap farms that produce.
Oh, this 10 months ago. I think I know what she's probably talking about.
Currency and is incredibly useful to complete time events like the Exo Salvage Initiative. Trade it to obtain resources, and in case you have too many, just scan it for bytes. We're going to build a basic, cheaper setup, useful if you only need scrap from time to time, or you just have started the game, and a more advanced setup that produces scrap at a higher rate. There are many different designs, but I have selected for you the easiest designs with the best rate of scrap production. Both farms are going to be almost 100% automated, and granting you that you can set up these farms and forget about them for a long time before you ever need to bring resources to these farms again. This applies especially to the second one. Okay, let's start with the first design. For building the farm, this first farm is based on soil. It produces scrap at a rate of 1 to 2, meaning that each soil canister that we bring, we get 2 scraps. Not too bad. The reason why we're using this design is that we want the farm to be automated, so we are avoiding printing, for example, Drill Mods 1, which has a higher scrap rate of 1 to 3, but would require us to always be around and use our backpack to print the drills. We are aiming for automation because time is gold, right? So let's build this first unlimited soil to scrap farm together. In dealing with soil, of course we're gonna need to start with a soil centrifuge on a large platform. Then we need to provide as much soil as we can. Then we'll place a medium soil canister here at the side. Of course, the larger supply you can provide, the less you need to refill. Don't forget to place a small canister that will let the water across the centrifuge. Then we're going to place a small printer at the side of the platform.
Oh, planet 7 map.
Covers most of the
Oh.
as a purple colored soil.
Having issues with as far as planet Atrox, I hate it.
Most of these planets are treacherous, but none are quite as dangerous as Atrox, the final difficult one. Aatrox has the most Going to Aatrox early on in your Astroneer journey is just asking for a bad time, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Here's the components, build a small shuttle, fly it to Aatrox, and blow it up. I place a new shelter down to replace the one on Silva, and I'm ready to go. While setting up the run, I also forgot to interact with the landing pad, so I don't have access to the mission log. This means I won't have easy access to QT. Small items. Let's call that an extra challenge. When we insert the trip prioritized spots that were close to the model instead of spread across the surface of the thing. Usually I can find a spot that's close enough that my base can spread onto the monolith, but Aatrox decided that wasn't on the menu this time. I ended up in a spot that was fairly close, but it would still be a journey trying to get over there. Luckily, I'm able to see some compound close by. My oxygenator for too long, and compound feathers to its compound, thankfully. Resin is a crucially important early game resource that's used to build platforms and basic storage, so having this much in an easy to access place was very useful. On my last save, I had to run a decent distance away from the vehicle to surface resin, and on this save, there are two huge deposits between our base and the monolith. The plants that are constantly harassing me also explode into valuable research samples. Research is probably the only thing Aatrox will provide me in large quantities, so I take this victory while I can get it, and I unlock all the basic things I need for an early game base. I get my printer set up, make platforms for the smelter, and set up a large platform with all my storage so I can stop putting my resource in the ground. While I was scavenging earlier, I got incredibly lucky and found a small battery, a small wind turbine, and a medium wind turbine on one pile of junk scattered over it.
Nice.
Whoever those poor Astroneers were, they were probably allowed to have. Evidently, it didn't help them too much, but it helped me a ton. Power is hard to come by on this planet at the best
Where
of times,
is
so
my
having a source of
cars?
renewable power will help with micro-engine generators.
My cars.
While I'm setting all that up, I can't believe my eyes as I notice one of the elusive marbles lying in a nearby inexplicable pit. It may have no utilitarian purpose, but my lust for treasure knows no bounds, so I slap together an oxygen filter and I venture forth into the wild beyond. It's nice to see that there's a lot of salvageable wreckage down here. It's a lot of useful material for later on. There's also a working medium generator down here, which is really lucky. Medium generators make a lot of power, and the resource they run on isn't very hard to get. I make a note to pick up that generator later and notice some laterite in the wall. Digging through this terrain is pretty slow without any drill rods, but I managed to get 4 laterite in there before I decided it's a good idea to head back up. I place my marble somewhere it's not going to roll off into the distance, and I smelt up the laterite into some aluminum. I use some of the aluminum to get a soil centrifuge up and running. Nothing the soil centrifuge offers is technically unobtainable on Aatrox, but the clay it provides will make hunting ceramic much less irritating.
Yeah, the ceramic is like...
I'm sick of not having enough power for things. The easiest way to power things here on Aatrox is via wind, because wind always gives the same output regardless of the wind rating of the planet. Solar panels only give about half of their rated power due to Aatrox's low sun rating, which means that they aren't going to be as useful or space efficient as they. What wind does lose is the consistency of the sun's orbit. Either way, we're going to be severely bottlenecked by our lack of power solutions. Zinc is ordinarily one of the most relevant sustainable revenues. Starting point. We have 26 months. We have to rely on batteries online to salvage. While all my soil centrifuge parts are cooking, I spend a little time patching up the giant holes I've made in the neighborhood. The last thing I need is to fall into a weird pit I made out of a resin closet. The random scheme is pretty fun. It feels kind of like me. With the proximal pits perfectly plugged with red acid, the centrifuge carefully constructed, I proceed to procure a power platform. Small wind turbines are the centrifuge comes together pretty quickly and should power our base for the time being. I also use the bits of research I'm picking up to get rid of the working pipeline research a drill mod will finally allow me to take things down much faster, make mining further down the planet with less swimming.
You have to get a better drill mod though. with the drill mod 1.
You can't access any of the caves on this planet. Right around here is when you start running into the challenges. You can't make it into lab without this very condenser and access to iron tungsten, which are available on Atrons. Ordinarily, I get these things on Atrons and trade platform using all the stuff in the planet revenue. But that also means materials we can't get in.
What?
I can't get iron or tungsten without already having access to iron or tungsten. So where can we find one? Well, salvage has a very small chance to contain resources, and be able to find one in it. So I packed my whole backpack with oxygen filters and set out on an expedition to find one of the resources we need. As I explored, I made sure to hop as many plants as possible. Researching large items takes a lot of time, so I want to keep sustaining myself by a small piece of items per plant. Given how many bits of salvage money I have, it's good to search for salvage everywhere is simple. But you can't take anything for granted in these ones. Imagine as up time and so far, I'm not sure if I'm able to record the salvage my kids properly. The items themselves offer outrageous price for which to see my salvage. The journey ends up taking a while, exhausting my entire backpack of its oxygen supply and then some. The worst thing is we don't even find what we're looking for. There's no iron or tungsten.
What?
It's an insane rare spawn of a key.
Are you kidding me? Why is it going all the way there? That's so stupid. Glitch.
RTG. I couldn't believe it. I didn't even know they could spawn as salvage. I thought they were only from rare research aids. Needless to say, this is an incredible find, so I decided to call off the expedition here to stay safe. The QT RTG will allow us to power not just our backpack's built-in printer, but also every tier of drill mod and an additional terrain gun mod if we want, meaning we don't have to worry about all the backpack power for the rest of the playthrough. Before I head home, I decided to test a hunch of mine. Some of these tunnels at the bottom of these pits are awfully long. I bet I could find one that heads down into the so I pass the needs for a new drill. Lucky for me, the tunnel I decided to test my hunch on was one of those tunnels, and not even the severe pain from the nearby dagger roots piercing assault could ruin my mood. Not only did we have a QT RTG, we had a plan for how we could get underground. There's a ton more salvage in the cave system, and I have a hunch it's going to be a lot more valuable than some funny horns and medium generators. It was harder than I was expecting, but I eventually managed to find a tunnel that led safely down into the cave system. Unfortunately, this is far from the lucky break I needed. I can't dig any of the terrain down here, so I'm completely at the mercy of cave generation. And to make matters worse, I'm not even sure if the materials I need can even spawn down here. On top of that, I can't get rid of any of the nasty plants that spawn here either. After over 20 minutes of searching for the tunnel, building infrastructure, and making sure I didn't run out of oxygen, all I had to show for it was another medium generator. This was gonna take a while.
Getting into it. Only makes wellness doable.
At this point in the run, I spend a couple hours looking underground for salvage, and then my power cuts out and I lose all the footage. So... Listen, the rest of the run is legit, just give this to me. From here on, I'll need to get all the non-standard materials I need from the trade platform, which means I finally get to cash in all that salvage I've been hunting. Now that I have access to lithium and zinc, I can get to building medium batteries and solve some power problems, as well as finally having access to larger platforms with all the iron. Spending most of the recording session gathering debris to shove into a shredder. I had more scrap.
This idea will not work.
I need to drill mod 2, which is what all this water is about. I tested out the big old monkey bowl. As far as the case of like I had the things you can choose, but the length of the 9 months is more than I want. While I'm casually exploring the salvage and looking for activities, I come across a lucky stick of dynamite in the world of this next evolution. Not only does this have this precious scrap, but also a lot of nice chips. The first time I've ever seen a cache on more than one. I don't know exactly what I want to use them for, but I'm glad to have some annoying materials lying around for once. At the end of this session, I set up an extra large platform. My personal favorite for storing large amounts of items and taking them in sockets, and begin setting up a battery array for my expendable plans. We're going to need a lot of power for this atmospheric condenser. expensive on the scrap market, so I spend a lot of time searching around for salvage near my base and pulling out more caches. After an hour or so, I have 4 exo chips that I know how to spend, and a brand new battery array with 8 batteries and 2 solar panels. It can get a little sketchy when the sun comes up. This battery array is more than enough to power up using this thing. Now that our power concerns are finally met, it's time to get started on the engine. In order to complete the challenge, there are only 2 goals left: power the monolith and complete the core. I used some of the exo chips I gathered to build a large rover. While the rover was building, I decided it's probably easier to just make a bridge. Power physics, and not about to use this many resources to run. Luckily, our core power system was enough to get the monolith up and running, but I was surprised just how much power they needed. Regardless, that was the easy part done. Getting to the core was going to be a real journey. Digging a hole all the way to the center of Atrons and only a drill knock to really use on is an absolute pain. I dig it half the speed I'm used to, keep having to adjust the number of actually dig downward instead of perpendicular, and keep having to head back up to find some compound to set it to. Thankfully, the sights of the other ground biomes keep me entertained for fleeting moments before digging yet further down. After what felt like an hour, I finally reached the core and fell out of the top and the shelf. After something we believe to get some infrastructure in place, I was to get out of the core again and head on to my final phase. You see, every planet wants a specific resource to activate the core. On Silva, you can see the Sonic and the Dragon. The problem is, because Atrons is so harsh, it actually needs the only kind of resource I legitimately cannot get on this planet: hydrogen. One of the 2 kinds of gases that isn't present on Atrons.
How? Hydrogen is everywhere.
In creative mode, I'm gonna do it legit. So I build a new space shuttle, pack out the atmospheric condenser, do a little old school Astroneer. It's weird being on Silva again after all my time on Atrons. Everything's so flat. Ironically, I had some power issues, but you don't need that much to get a full can of hydrogen. All that was left was to take it down to the core. It feels kinda anticlimactic. I started this run back in June. I have 60 gigs of footage. I wrote this whole script as I went, and I was about to just walk to the core and take my prize. Felt kinda wrong? Maybe the answer is to finish the save. Do the other planets in the same way. Can't be much harder than this, right? I actually lived on most of the planets on my own in my time away, because I always play multiplayer. If you'd like to see me try to tackle another planet, let me know which one you'd like to see in the comments. This video was really fun to make, and Astroneer is a great game, so I'd be happy to revisit it sometime. I'd initially planned to have something really exciting in the middle of this video, but I got really frustrated during production and I ended up cutting it. Either way, thanks for sticking it out with me through this whole video, and I'll see you around sometime.
Almost died again. No problem though. Where's that? I need another piece of that graphite. Nope, there's no graphite, no here. Trust me, I'm trying my best right here. I need another auto arm. I think I can make a compact scrap maker thing. I guess. Trademark. Oh no. I'm trying my best here. I'm pretty good at engineering. It takes me time, but I can think of something. There are so many. Okay, good. So we got some shredding going on. So I need to get an auto arm to get that off. Not gonna lie, it's generating a pretty good amount of scrap. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 scrap already from the machine. So I'm guessing every time, for every 4 Astroneer we get 12 scrap, which is actually a lot. So 12 scrap, which is a lot actually. We can get 6 titanium. It doesn't sound like much, but we can do a bunch of 6 titanium. Need some more graphite. I'm sorry, I slur my speech so freaking much. Need more auto arms. I like how when I need aluminum, I just summon it down and it ominously encroaches onto the base. Put scrap in the middle like this. Good God, these things are so stupid. The amount of range they have is the dumb part about them. Wait, what? That's not yours. There you go, yeah, there you go. Good boy, good boy. Let me give you a pet. Good boy. Good boy, auto arm. Thanks. I didn't really want this on my backpack, though. Train station. Low. Okay. Okay. I have one quote. That's all I'll say is okay. I don't want to use a silo because it holds superior amount of material. However, it can it's slow, just like my thinking right now. I know how to automate, you know, the rocket feature, but I'll do that here and I'll do that here later. So I want to manufacture 7 metals because if I do the 7 metals, we can just generate a ton of... Remember, here's the thing. One of my most annoying parts of Astroneer is going to other planets and getting resources. I wish to put an end to that with because can just literally make... What's wrong? We can make any metal from here, and the only reason we have to leave is to get gases. Or to get astronium. Sitting there around that. I mean, that's 29. That's a lot of scrap for me, at least. You know what I might do? Okay, think about this. I might do like the thing. Oh, what if I had like 12 medium shredders? I don't know if that would work. I might try that. I mean, Astroneer, near engineer. I mean, hey, it's kind of in the name. You're not playing Astroneer unless you engineer. With scrap, I can buy any physical resource in the game, or any. Let's call it, like let's go over here. Let's go resources. 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, I counted another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. I can get any of these resources except for Astronium. These. Oh, this is a good one. This one probably came from Atrox. There is so much scrap everywhere. This is literally gonna be just cheating at this point. We're gonna be pushing out so much scrap. I know I'm going slow, but yeah, again, if I can engineer a scrap factory that can make every resource in the game, every raw resource, then that can make things faster. Did I spend bytes on anything besides those things? Oh my god, I hate when it repeats comments. Okay, so this is the rail station. Now, thing is with automation, I think if I tweak and patch some things, I think that I can automatically. I don't know. Wait, we need our trade station. I don't want to admit that one. So chip, iron, and tungsten. We don't have any tungsten on us right now. Oh yeah, we spent the tungsten. It's a 3-to-2 ratio. I have to temporarily divert the machine. At least it's not automated, so I don't have to shut down the automation process. Wow, God, we're spending so much. We're gonna run out of scrap at this rate. I only have 44 more in this storage. Actually, it's not a lot compared to what we're going to get hopefully one day. We gotta move this. This ain't gonna work anymore. Help me. Oh, wait. I have a jet. I don't even know what I was doing. Anyway, if you don't mind, could you just make me a little bit more scrap? Not a whole lot, just a bit. So a full tank of Astronium can produce 1200 scrap. I'll calculate how much I can do with. Afraid I'm gonna do that with that. Off. You get to. Actually, I need to turn you back on. Don't take that off. Oh my god! I just said that on stream. That's embarrassing. I never said that on stream, huh? You're being tricked by the Flat Earth Society, and it doesn't exist. Hey, you hear me? It doesn't exist. Tungsten. Iron. And exochip, yeah, exochip. I need to go get the exochip. Okay, I think I'm glad that I have not done so apparently these grind for 3 scrap. So 3 ammonium goes in and it produces 3 scrap. So it's 1 ammonium per scrap. However, with 1 ammonium, I can produce 3 scrap. So I was actually about close to losing. It's called with the jets, which, you know, I won't feel bad about grinding jets. Sorry, solid fuel thruster fans, but I don't feel bad for grinding. They're just garbage anyway. I'm missing iron. What was I gonna use the trade platform for? I was gonna import titanium. Yes, titanium, and I was gonna put the titanium. Towards what exactly? What was I gonna put that titanium towards? Oh yes, this. Okay, copper too. Just watch it. Without the proper storage for the scrap, it's just gonna start spreading across my base like a virus. Slowly, like a virus. God, it's still going. Every time you press that button, you get 12 scrap right there. Who in the world uses these things? Maybe in the early game they could be used, but still. Now, I just gotta... I just heard the other thing arrive. Hey! I really could do this, but like this is I could centrifuge that. I think I should put 2 sections. quartz? Really? Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna separate the two, because the natural resources can be centrifuged or mined on this world. The metals, however, except for the metals and elements like things like iron and lithium can be mined in this world. If you could trade for gases, you wouldn't even need to go anywhere. Choo choo station mother. Choo 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 choo. Choo choo choo. We have 4 heal. I thought we had like. How much helium do we have? I thought we had like only like 2 or 1 helium left. We have 4. I'm not complaining. I mean, we can make a bunch of whatever. I'm just gonna get a little bit more scrap. Like we're already up 6. We could do it. We could buy like what, almost 35 tons titanium at most. We could buy about like 15 lithium. We could do a little bit with 15 lithium. Not gonna lie. Oh crap! We're not making any we need a. I need a junction. Dead. Thunk. 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 I can't lie. One of my favorite parts about shredders is when they one of my favorite parts about shredders is that when they can't the resources are just like so it just sounds like they're raging. It sounds like the machine is raging. It's like, empty me out! Empty me! I'm here! Come on! What are you doing? Empty me! Dude, please, please take my scrap. Dude, take my scrap. Yeah, I'm gonna report you. No, you're getting banned. Take this scrap! Oh my god! Censored word. Dude, take my scrap. I don't know. I don't know why. I just imagine that the machine is raging. We got a power problem. Oh, not until the sun comes out. I can just tell when the sun comes out in this game.
You